Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best headphones for movies.
Starting at number 5.
Sennheiser Momentum 4. The Sennheiser Momentum 4 wireless are boast a phenomenal 60 hours of battery life, a likable app, an extensive feature set, easy on-ear controls, talented adaptive noise cancellation and a beautiful, natural, engaging sound that's addictive and irresistible. Yes, they're a tad plain aesthetically, but the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and these headphones sound outrageously good for the level. Sennheiser has loaded the Momentum 4 wireless's spec sheet with as many features as it can possibly squeeze in, including side tones so you can hear yourself more naturally during calls, and sound zones, EQ and ANC presets that can customize the sound for the different locations you use them automatically. So you could up the bass at the gym for more motivation, or tone down the ANC at the office so you can hear people calling to you without any fiddling with modes. Despite all this, the standout feature is still the audio quality. We said in our review that whatever genre we throw at the Sennheiser Momentum 4 wireless, we find ourselves remarking at the open, detailed, expansive, neutral and crisp performance. Never is it overly warm, never is it congested or muddied through the bass.
Coming at number 4.
JLab Go Air. The JLab Go Air Pop are basically as cheap as wireless earbuds can go currently without becoming pointless. If you need to go cheaper, go wired for the best value, and yet they'll never feel like a rock-bottom purchase. They're unreasonably good for their price in our review. We called them emphatically unbeatable for this money. You can find them for around $20/£20/49 Australian dollars and 95 cents, and sometimes even cheaper during sales events. And yet, our review said, what you should know is that JLab's solution beats anything in its price range for sound, hands down. It can even stand toe-to-toe with the more expensive Sony WF-C 500-inch. While Sony's buds do have an extra edge on the sound, it's close, and that's a serious achievement for something less than half the price. Where the sound wavers is a slightly harsh treble, but bass and mid-range are both well handled, and the higher notes are still good for the majority of the time. And again, nothing that costs the same actually does it better.
At number 3.
Sony WH-CH 520. With solid audio, great battery life and Bluetooth connectivity, the Sony WH-CH 520 are excellent bang for your buck. If you're looking for on-ear headphones at this price point, you're likely already willing to make a few sacrifices. Thankfully, most of the compromises, such as no 3.5mm port option, Sony has made with the WH-CH 520 haven't been too crucial. The lack of active noise cancellation might be more of a problem, but it certainly isn't unfair for the price. Where the WH-CH 520 really shine is a very long battery life of 50 hours and premium features like a customizable control app with DSEE and multi-point audio pairing, which makes switching between devices a breeze. They are made out of a textured plastic, which is sturdy but admittedly not that premium feeling. Although, again, this is a minor sacrifice for the audio smarts packed inside of them, plus the trade-off with such a material is that they're lightweight. Released in February 2023, they deliver balanced sound that has plenty of detail, making them easy to listen to. Sony really has stripped back features to focus on sound with the WH-CH 520, and it really shows with deeper bass and brighter highs.
Number 2 of my list.
Sony WF-1000XM4. If you prefer true wireless in-ear buds, then the Sony WF-1000XM4S are the perfect option for most people. Much like the Sony WH-1000XM4, they're a little older now, but you can find them with colossal price drops compared to their launch price, and that's why they still sit so high in this list. In the real world, they're wonderful value. At the time of our last update, they were in very low stock in most retailers, but Sony tells us that the product has not been discontinued, so it stays in the list. In standard Sony style, they're full of useful features, all controlled from the great Sony Headphones app. They tune their sound to the shape of their ears for better detail, they auto-pause when you take them out, they have DSEE extreme upscaling of weaker sound sources, there's multipoint pairing with multiple devices for easy switching, LDAC support for CD quality wireless sound, and Sony's adaptive noise cancellation, of course.
And number 1.
Sony WH-1000XM4. Despite the fact that the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones have now been released, we still rate the WH-1000XM4 as the best pick for most people because they're now usually such good value. A combination of a permanent price drop plus regular heavy discounts during sales events means that they can be regularly found for a price lower than other premium headphones, while still delivering excellent all-round performance. Their sound is weighty but well-balanced, with a warm and inviting tone. They're generous with the bass, but not overly so. The active noise cancellation is very strong too, and though it's been bettered by the Sony XM5 and Bose's latest headphones, it's great for the price if you buy at a discount. They're bursting with features too, including Sony's DSE extreme upscaling for lower quality music from sources such as Spotify, multipoint pairing for easy switching between devices, autoplay/pause when you take them off, Sony's 360 reality audio spatial audio, and LDAC wireless support for CD quality wire-free sound from compatible phones. It's a shame there's no aptX, but it's not a deal breaker.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.